Hi folks, I'm Craig Taylor, and as always a huge thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel, The Bushcraft Padawan. Regular viewers and subscribers will know that every now and then I like to put out a how-to video on the subject of map reading and land navigation. When I first started this channel up, I was very expressive and very clear, and I still am, that I am not an expert in bushcraft, and I never intended to do any how-to videos. However, shortly after that, the subject of navigation came up, and I thought to myself, actually, I do know quite a bit about this. I was an instructor in it in the army. I've got several civilian qualifications that include a high level of map reading expertise within them. I've taught it for many years. I practice it a lot. So I do kind of feel confident in saying, you know what, I have got something to offer around the subject of map reading and land navigation. Hence the reason that I'm putting these videos together on YouTube. In the past, my videos have been very introductory, very basic, very 101. Good refreshers, good if you're just getting into the subject for the first time. Probably of no use if you have an experienced seasoned navigator, and for that, if you're watching this, it's probably not for you. I apologise. I've done videos on getting to grips with maps for the first time, understanding map scales, understanding what to check on a map when you pick it up. I've done some videos on picking up a compass for the first time and just familiarising yourself with it. And I want to take this kind of introductory idea a little further in this particular video. And in this video, I want to talk on a very high level, very basic level, about bearings. I'm a bit reluctant to do this video because bearings for me, they're a little bit like the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland. Once you go down it, you can just keep going and going and going and going and going. You get the idea, yeah? It's a broad, deep, ongoing subject, and I'm not sure I've got the skill set, and I'm not sure that YouTube is the best medium to be going that deep into what is quite a practical, hands-on subject. So they're not supposed to be these deep videos. The first video is this video. It's going to be a series of videos around bearings, and I just want to talk about what is a bearing. What is a bearing? Forget for now about magnetic bearings that you might take with a compass. Forget for now about grid bearings that you would take off a map. So forget the specifics. What is a bearing? A bearing in its simplest form is a way of expressing the direction between two objects. It may be between you and another object. It may be between two objects that are some distance and well away from you. So for example, my camera is in front of me. My camera tripod bag is behind me. They're all bearings. I am describing the direction between two objects, me and the camera, and me and the tripod bag. That works because you can see me. I am relative to you, you can see me. Try this though. My car is to the left of me. My home is approximately to the right of me. Now that, I imagine, is going to be much harder for you to relate to because you can't see me. And that's why in future videos we'll talk about magnetic bearings, we'll talk about grid bearings, because they remove the need for you to be able to see the initial object, the person or the object in context. They use other medium, the magnetic field of the earth for one, your compass needle, the grid lines on the map. They remove that confusion. A bearing in its simplest definition is a way of expressing the direction between one object and another object, between two objects. We are going to go into, in future videos, magnetic bearings. We are going to go into a future video and talk about grid bearings, but for now, just wrap your head around this concept that a bearing is a simple way, or in its simplest form, a bearing is a way of expressing the direction between two different objects. Short, sharp video today. didn't want to start to go into grid bearings, didn't want to start to go into magnetic bearings, I think they deserve videos of their own, and I also think it's worth creating this standalone video so that we don't confuse the definition of a bearing with a magnetic bearing or a grid bearing. Just a general overall definition of a bearing, as mentioned many times in this video. So wrap your head around that concept, and I'll see you in a few days or a few weeks in the next video, where we'll start to explore the specifics of a grid or a magnetic bearing in a little bit more detail. Thanks ever so much for watching. There is a share button below if you think there's someone in your network that would benefit from this. Do please feel free to share it with them. As always, I'm really open to you commenting on the video and giving me your feedback. And if you're not yet a subscriber, in this corner of the screen down here, there'll be a little button to click on and become a subscriber. And in this corner of the screen down here, there will be a playlist of all of my other navigation videos that I've made. Thanks for watching.